I like to say to the Derry family, my brother-in-law. Well, I used to be brother-in-law. Uh, he doing good. He in a good place. He free. He wants y'all to know that he happy now. He don't feel so in prison no more. Doing good. He helping me. He helping me solve these mysteries, bro. So yeah, I want to tell the family that he doing good. Tell his brother Vince not the word. He good, bro. Uh, yeah. Never know till it's gone, do you? We never know till it's gone, y'all. The people we take lightly, you never know till that person. That's why I talk about my brother so much that was murdered, bro. Because the relationship we had, it's different, you know. You grow up with somebody, it's different. You go through everything together. And you don't know until it's gone. And then it's like you have to being a gangster or something like that from the street. It's like something inside of us don't click until that happens to us. And it's like once that happens, like really somebody close to you, sometimes you'll be amazed how close somebody was to you till death come about. So, and listen to that weight thing, y'all. I'm trying to teach my people energy. This ain't no food problem, y'all. Like, if you was to listen to my situation growing up, understanding everything, but if they wouldn't have stole everything, but they did, I ain't gonna say everything over, but I went down that road. But I also didn't want to be overly worked out and all that neither. I just had to learn about myself, learn what I was putting in my body, you know. And I don't know if black people know it or not, but our digestive system ain't good. It's good, but it ain't built to digest all that meat and stuff for the most of us. That's why I say you gotta eat like them Africans. Uh, now I think a lot of foreign countries start taking on our eating habits, but at the end of the day, it's about reducing. We all need to reduce what we eat, period. It's all about discipline. And I think in the Bible, it actually tells apart how much you're supposed to eat exactly and how much meat, everything. Like, I think meat is just like, for me, because of my bloodline, we got to have meat. Like, I went vegan, I stayed sick for some reason, real bad sick. And I loved the way I feel, but I didn't like that sick feeling. And then somebody said we had to have blood. So, uh, I know that like, oh, vampire. Am I, coming down to earth? Blood for certain blood type of people means cooking liver, not human liver. Gotta clarify this stuff out there. But like liver, they used to sell at KFC and stuff like that. I think they sell at some gas station. But and for us, we born like with an iron deficiency, and that's that shot I used to have to take. I supposed to take once a year. Otherwise, stay drained all the time. Stay tired anyway. You get sleep at night. I stay tired. That was the only reason why I was using. Well, let me shut up. Everybody been done started doing crazy shit. But but so it's like an iron that ain't help because it made my iron. It just reached in and grabbed iron that my body was trying to reserve, and it took it out. So I overdid it. Should have just let the body heal. But well, it wasn't no healing to it. I mean, I'm in this situation. I should have just dealt with it. Just dealt with it. But um, um, yeah, but yeah. So I ain't dissing no weight. Period. Shit, that ain't what I'm talking about. I want people to look at the energy because once you done all this stuff and and uh and you notice in your body is not because our body is supposed like I tell folk we supposed to look like them Chinese folk really. Everybody they like the proper size. Not like don't over exaggerate. We gotta understand the black cultural the culture and stuff. Like our culture is pretty much giant. What I call sleepy giant. Cause we the biggest culture, really, like naturally. So, like I said, you gotta look into Africa. Some of Africa people, most of their people. But um, that's what I'm saying. As America, we gotta get our weight down. Period. Like we just need to get it down. I would. I wouldn't look at the whole. Like I said, this is the youngest country in the world, but we act like we the oldest country in the world. Didn't want to go to the doctor for all these problems. We got this, we got that. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding that it's coming from the food. I eat according to my ancestors. The whole family do. We all eat the same way. All been eating like this, really. That's why it's like a normal recipe. But like even if I move, I would incorporate what I like to eat, but I would still every now and again have to eat what the same stuff the family normally cook because it's something about our blood type. That's why I said God built me in a way where people will have to understand, bro. You can't just force everybody to be this way and force everybody to be that way and then turn them off because they that way. That ain't the way it work. It ain't gonna ever work like that. But but yeah. So when you get to this energy, you start to notice the force. Then like you doing all this, you ain't losing weight. Why not? So now you can start looking at internally. Do I hate? What am I hating somebody? Do I sit down and run your mouth too much? That's black magic too. Who am I talking about? You start looking at this stuff, and you definitely need to stop stealing from good people. So, I mean, I don't know why I throw that in there, but I just know where your issues coming from alone. I could care less about your weight. I just want you to look at it. I went through it. And me and my ex-wife studied it. I mean, well, we didn't. By the time I figured this part out, we had just separated. So we was on that weight shit hard for a good 7 years. And me and her bouncing back and forth, trying to figure out why our weight wasn't. Because I gained weight a lot. My weight was just gained. And I know that's because of the way God built me. I can't lay around a lot or I'm going to automatically gain weight. That's my curse to myself. See, I noticed the energy. See what I'm saying? We got to get up and walk so much, y'all. You got to get out. That's why I got my phone. I make my videos on my phone walking or whatever. I noticed when I was, before they put me in, just in 2020, I was one of them kids that was driving at 14. So I know how easy we could get in these cars and just stay in our cars to talk about the niggas walking. Think the niggas walking talking about us, we talking about them. But I didn't even notice how bad I was with that until 2020. And I was like, damn, I've been missing out on a lot of life. So it was like they didn't really take my cars away. It was like they took they they made me uh reestablish myself, reevaluate myself and look at what I've been taking advantage of that we need on a norm. You know what I'm saying? And my weight started dropping off of that. But by that time, me and my ex separated, and we never talked again. I couldn't never tell her about it. But that's how I started dropping. I stopped worrying about stuff. It's like something pulling on your skin. That's why I tell people meditate. When you meditate, you're gonna feel the strings start detaching from all these different sources of energy. That's why sometimes I get off mainstream. Even though y'all might be still streaming, the energy for myself have cut it off. So it's almost like y'all on borrow energy. You know what I mean? So eventually, if I keep it off, that energy gonna come back. So I know to cut it on. As long as God tell me to cut it on, whatever. But it ain't nothing that I got a problem with getting off of. Just put it that way. So it showed discipline. But when I noticed that my energy dropped, that's why I'm telling you. But y'all ain't gonna feel that way unless you go back to that first 2 Facebook I had. I talked about how I was overweight and all this stuff. But that's how I learned about magic. Like, what you say out your mouth. That's what I'm teaching my people. When we get through cleansing, y'all gonna hurt. Y'all finna hurt. Shit. Get ready for it. You finna go down. So you might well get used to your natural hair. You might well get used to your natural shit. You using natural stuff. You might well go to the dollar store, going to the dollar store, Walmart, all that stuff. Start buying little stuff you need and actually utilizing it. Because you finna go down. Regardless if you do it, I tell you or not, God ain't hearing it. That's why I ain't moving. People better realize everybody who can create ain't moving, rich or poor. That's a sign to the karmics. Even those of you who don't know you karmic. Trying to play in an empress place or an emperor place. This world ain't gonna move again until y'all get to put the money back where you stole it. And let those people, you probably were gonna be a part of the money anyway, but since you stole the damn money, you might not even get none of them. That's why you trying to keep it from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's generational wealth, then it's for a lot of people, y'all. Let's say a group of people stole it. They stole it to share it with 5 million people. That's 5 million people they stole it from. You see what I'm saying? That's how that works. Like, it'll be people that all my life I told, if I got right, such. You know, some of those people here, some of those people ain't, but you never know. That's that blessing coming to you though. That's why you shouldn't steal money, bro. Especially if somebody try to buy you cars and shit. Don't take that money. That money ain't no good. I wouldn't take it. You can't buy me. I can buy my own car. You help me revenue some money so I can get security. You can't have. Well, you can, but revenue is part of security. That way you ain't gotta sacrifice people for your job. Don't do that, y'all. Y'all, the angel, they gotta to do that kind of job. They gotta use an angel to sacrifice an angel. And I keep telling folks, hell is worse for an angel. I don't even know how it is. I hear stories about it and that psycho thing where you stuck in your head, but hearing it don't justify feeling it. Cause God let me feel it for 2 minutes or a minute or something like that. They don't justify it. So just do what's right. I would just lose it. You're gonna lose it anyway. You're probably gonna lose your family and everything else. That means you gotta reboot, reset. Just let it go. The more you try to hold on to it, the worse of your life gonna get. So, to the shot out there, greed. That's why I would teach you about greed. That's the energy in it. Everybody be thinking I'm in my. I dog a. It don't matter what size you is. I put a woman down, boy. And I ain't never had a problem in the bed like that. But I'm just saying, for health reasons, for yourself, that can't be healthy. So if you want to live and want to be back where you need to be, you got to understand you got to walk so much a day. You got to do so much exercise in a day. And if you eating unhealthy, you need to limit how much you eat. If you're using welfare, you need to use welfare to get on your feet. You know, these shit's just Supposed to stick like good stuff. You don't supposed to look at me like, oh, you better research, man. I done had just as many big women as I had small women. I done had more thick women than anything. So that ain't even got nothing to do with it. And my ex-wife wasn't lazy, you know. She just got lazy. I was trying to explain how she got lazy when she started incorporating that evil. That's what I'm trying to show folks. I tell people how we built up all this. So I ain't saying she was lazy. I'm saying when she started doing evil, go ask her. Shit, by now she'll tell you the truth. Yeah, when I started fucking over him, my life turned to shit. That's all I'm trying to say. I want us black folks to learn energy. We can't keep worrying about how another nationality gonna give us $1.